Using secured wireless devices. This lesson will help you understand how to use a secured wireless device and the importance of doing so. Using secured internet is essential in the office. Keeping the network secured against cybercriminals is crucial, as that network is responsible for the flow of any data among employees, departments, branches, and clients. Taking preventative measures to ensure network safety is vitally important. The responsible actions required in maintaining the company's cybersecurity means keeping the employees safe as well. Just as when companies started adopting hardwired internet connection, wireless internet connections came along and provided employees a sense of comfort when working from home. By using wireless connections, companies not only improved the physical appearance of the office, but more importantly, enhanced the mobility of their employees. BYOD, or Bring Your Own Device, became a trend since most of the employees felt more comfortable working by using their own device. Furthermore, this helps the company reduce the costs for new devices. Unfortunately, BYOD poses a threat to information security if it's not regulated. Employees who are allowed to work through BYOD should be vigilant about emerging cybersecurity threats to avoid compromising the company's data. As for the company, they must impose BYOD policies to prevent data breach. But whether an employee is using their own device or a company device, he or she must consider connecting to a secured Wi-Fi network. Using public Wi-Fi makes our lives more convenient, as it is available almost everywhere. But you should be mindful of the two types of public Wi-Fi networks: secured and unsecured. Anyone can connect to an unsecured connection without logging in or typing a username and password. A secured connection, on the other hand, requires you agree to legal terms, makes you register an account, and has you type in a username and password before you can connect to the network. Connecting to any public network outside the office produces a risk that cybercriminals might have sniffed the traffic. Wi-Fi connections in public places have higher chances of being unmonitored for any intrusions or bugs. In this case, cybercriminals can either sniff the current network connection or make a fake network connection with a name similar to the legitimate one. This way, you are lured into joining the fake network connection. For instance, a cybercriminal near your office creates a Wi-Fi network with the name of Office Wi-Fi. Nearby employees may connect to it and unknowingly send all the data through the cybercriminal's sniffer node. Thus, it is best to connect to known and trusted Wi-Fi connections only. It is also essential to configure the web browsers installed on your devices. Web browsers are the primary passage of the internet. It is where various types of information comprised of personal and sensitive data are continuously shared. Browser-based vulnerabilities are on the rise, and cyber threats such as phishing, man-in-the-browser attacks, watering hole attacks, and cryptojacking are extra tough to detect. For example, cybercriminals inject malware into a browser once a certain employee visits a website that hosts malicious content. This example is the reason why the security settings of a web browser are so crucial. To learn more information on security and privacy settings for Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Apple Safari, and Google Chrome, you may check the links below. Internet Explorer. Windows.Microsoft.com/en-us/internet-explorer-ie-security-privacy-settings. Mozilla Firefox. support.mozilla.org/en-us/products/firefox/privacy-and-security. Apple Safari. support.apple.com/en-us, capital H, capital T, 201265. Google Chrome. support.google.com/chrome #topic = 3421433. In the next lesson, SEO will help you check whether you are using a secured or unsecured website. So, let's continue with the next lesson. Avoiding unsecured websites. This lesson will help you check to see if you are using an unsecured website so you can avoid it. You should always be cautious of the sites and links you are accessing. Links sent by unknown people or organizations, and email attachments flagged as spam and suspicious should not be accessed. You are encouraged to practice safe browsing, whether working from home or in the office. Reminding yourself to be vigilant in spotting suspicious links and sites from obscure sources lessens the risk of cyber attacks. For a multitude of reasons, it is best to avoid unsecured websites. A Uniform Resource Locator, URL, is the network identification linking to any resource connected to the internet. You should always inspect if the URL begins with HTTP or HTTPS to check if the link is safe or not. HTTP, or Hypertext Transfer Protocol, was created to effectively transfer data among servers and PCs by means of the internet. When the internet was first established, network administrators developed this way to spread the data on the web. HTTP allows data to be transferred from the internet server to the browser to see web pages. Unfortunately, the information being sent from the server to the browser is not encrypted in HTTP. It means that all transferred data can be accessed and stolen easily by hackers. In short, HTTP is not a secure connection. On the other hand, HTTPS is an extension of HTTP, where the S means secure, or in full SSL, which means Secure Sockets Layer. It means that all data being transferred from the internet server to the browser is secured. All shared information under HTTPS is encrypted. In other words, it is converted to a code so only the authorized server can access it. In short, HTTPS is a secure connection. There are two factors in knowing if you are accessing a secured website encrypted with SSL. One is if the HTTPS prefix is visible in the web address bar. This one is the most well-known approach to determine if the website is secured. Another way of checking if the site is secured with SSL is if the web address bar shows a green lock. For example, https mail.google.com is a secured website, while http mail.google.com with the second O replaced by 0 is definitely a fake and unsecured website. The primary purpose of HTTPS is to protect private information from being stolen by cybercriminals. Additionally, HTTPS guarantees digital security. It is a reliable network security protocol in comparison with HTTP. In the next lesson, Sia will let you know the advantages of using a VPN or virtual private network. Using VPN, virtual private network. This lesson will educate you on the importance and advantages of using a virtual private network or VPN. Connecting to a public Wi-Fi does not offer the same protection as that of a private network. Hackers can easily capture sensitive data on a public internet connection. This vulnerability is the reason why companies provide their employees with a more private browsing experience by setting up a virtual private network, or VPN. A company-owned VPN is usually given to you to provide you access to a secured, end-to-end encrypted connection to the company's network. This VPN provides a secure network connection to your devices while working from home or working outside remotely. To set up a VPN connection, first, you will connect to either a private or public connection in your chosen workplace. Then, you will log in to a VPN given by the company. Once connected, You will then enjoy a secured connection. You will then access your files on the network in the same manner as if you were working in the office. Using a VPN offers several advantages to employees. First is the increased data security. For example, when you send sensitive information through a VPN, the data becomes encrypted. Therefore, even if cyber criminals happen to capture this, they won't be able to use it. This connection is particularly important when employees working from home access their company's devices using a public Wi-Fi network. The second is remote access. Using a VPN ensures that information can be accessed anywhere. It allows you to access particular information that is restricted in another place. Using a VPN increases your productivity, since you are not required to be in a specific place to get the job done. The third is cost effectivity. The cost of investing in a VPN is minimal, yet it provides secured services allowing companies to feel more comfortable when letting their employees work anywhere. Allowing you to work wherever and whenever you want to can lead to a happier and more productive workforce. In the next section, Sia will guide you on how you can enjoy a cyber threat-free environment, whether you are inside or outside the office. Simulation. Identify legitimate website. This simulation will show you how you can identify a safe or unsafe website. For this part, I will be using Firefox, but you can also use other web browsers such as Google Chrome and Safari. I will be visiting one of the most popular websites, Twitter.com. If you will check on the top bar, you can see a green lock. If you left-click on that, it will say the connection is secure. This means the website of Twitter is safe and secure. Another way to recognize a safe website is to look at the URL, which is https:// and twitter.com. The HTTPS in the URL also indicates the website is secure. Now let's see what an unsecured website looks like. Let's go to cc.com, which is a Comedy Central website. You will notice that the lock is not the same as with Twitter. The lock contains a cross mark, and if you will left-click on that, it says connection not secure. Aside from that, the URL begins with www instead of HTTPS. It means it is an HTTP connection, hence not secured. One of the important things to note here is that an unsecured website doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad website that you should avoid. It simply means you should be extremely careful in accessing these websites while you are working and/or using your corporate devices. Furthermore, avoid putting any private information, such as credit card number, social security number, or other personally identifiable information, into such a site to avoid hacking, as the connection is not secure. Knowing how to check for secured and unsecured websites will make you more comfortable in accessing links that are safe from data breach.